Hello, everyone. I'm so pleased you made it today. Do you have your list? Do you have your list of everything you need to get done today? Is it a plan? Do you have a list of the people that you're helping? Do you have a list of the groceries you need? Do you have a list of where your kids need to go? A sort of a activities list. We all make lists for different things in our lives and different steps that we need to do and different steps we need to take. So you are probably, most likely, 99% of you are on a list of some kind. Whether it be a list from a top earner, like maybe you're on a list for Tony Robbins. Maybe you're on a list for Dean Graziosi. Maybe you're on a list for a department store that you frequent, that you want to get their emails and you want to get their ads and different things like that, right? So you're on a list. Most of us are on a lot of different lists. And that's why we get so many emails. The thing is, how many of those emails do you open? Granted, I am guilty as anybody else. I will scroll through my emails, and if it doesn't look inviting, if it's not from someone I really want to hear from, I don't open it at all, which I know you don't either. So the thing is, when you're on a list of a very successful person, don't you usually open their email? Because they're giving you value. They're giving you insight. They're giving you tips. They're giving you training. They're offering you something that's going to help you to use the tools that they're using to creating your own lifestyle, right? So I talked to you today about list building because it's something that we just take for granted because we ourselves are on so many different lists. I mean, we are on a lot of different lists. We get so many emails. Maybe it's a list for your bank. Maybe it's a list for a store you frequent, like I said. It could be a list for anything, but we're on a list. That's why we get all the bombardment that we get. So when you turn it around and you look at the prosperity and what you're building and what you're growing, when you yourself are creating the list of the people who you are helping. Because the thing is, we have great memories. We all do. It's just if we choose to use them or not. But we all have great memories and we all can remember so much. I know I can remember things from way back when, but then other things, they'll just slip my mind and I will be like, I know that. Where did it go? Why is it not here with me? So when you make a list and you keep this list and you respond to this list, and these are lists of people who are interested in what you're doing. So when you look at your list, and I'm going to tell you right now, the list is very important because it is of the people who you are helping. And I'm going to write this right in here because I want to make sure it's right there for everybody. Ah, yeah. And by doing that, by making a list and by having a list, you're going to be able to keep giving value, keep giving direction, keep helping these people. Granted, not everyone on your list is going to open all of your emails. That's a given, but there's a way to track this. There's a system to use to track who's opening and who's not. There's a system to where you can give more opportunities, you can give free stuff, and anything else to the people that are opening on your list, that are, oh, what do I want to say, involved in what you're doing, that are taking action. Because you want to build your list. You've heard, a lot of other people have said this. Let me see, I'm going to repeat this for you now. The money is in the list. What do they mean by that when you hear a top earner say the money is in the list? It means that you will make money from the people that take action steps from what you're offering to the people on your list. And there will, like I said, there will people that will not open the emails. That's a given. You're always going to have those people that they just want to be on that list for some reason or another. We don't know why, but that's okay, because there's different ways of managing your list that you maybe don't know about, because you don't know the inside steps to building and creating a prosperous list for yourself. As you're growing, as your business is growing, and as you are creating the lifestyle that you choose to have, you are creating the way you want to live your life, you have to have a list. Just like if you were going to the grocery store, you don't want to forget anything. You've got to have a list of who is on your team, of who you're helping. Because if you don't have a list, you're not going to be able to give value to those people. You're not going to be able to, they're not going to see your newsletter. If you don't have a list of people in your archives, you're not going to be able to give them more. And that's what a list is all about. It's about giving more value, more insight, and more prosperity for the people who are opening what you're giving. That's what it's about. It's not about seeing who can collect the most people on their list. You can make the most income off of a small to minor list. It's not the size of the list that counts, it's the quality of the list that counts. So think about that for just a little second. You're on lists for a lot of different people. How many of those do you open, and how many of those do you actually take advantage of what they're offering? Good question. Because the offerings that they're giving you are there because they've already tried them, they've tested them, and they're working. Especially if it's coming from a reputable person who is paying it forward over and over and over and over and over to make it work for more people. That's what my list is for. And whatever your list is going to be for, if you haven't already started your list, if you don't know how to start your list, it's not that hard. There are the right words to say, granted. The right words will get the right action, right? It's a given. It's always a given. So, but no worries, because the list of people that you see who are growing and learning are there. Because you're going to see the people on your list, and which this is what it's all about. It's about growing your list, you personally growing your list, and you seeing the people on your list growing and being more successful and more prosperous and having a huge impact on their list. That's what it's all about. It's not about just how much can I get and how much can I do. It's about how much can I give to you. How much can I share with you that is going to help you to grow and to prosper and to be that person who is in the position to give more value to more people, to help more people. That's what it's about. And I know our society right now is upside down and crazy. That's no reason for you not to take advantage of the opportunities that you have right here, right now, and let them grow and be and do and have. Grow your list. If you don't know how to grow your list, if you don't know how to make your list work, if you don't know how to even get started on a list, on how to collect the names of people who are contacting you, who are responding to you, there is a way, and it's really not hard. And there's so many different systems and strategies that can be given to your list that is going to help them to grow just like you are. Because I encourage you to use the list building system to grow your list, to grow your business, to grow your success, and to help as many people as you can out there that are going to be on your list to grow their business their way. And you're going to be teaching them how to do this. But first, we have to teach you how to do this. Because as soon as you learn how to do these simple strategies, these systems, how to get these into place, you're going to see that it's all going to start being like building blocks. If you've ever played building blocks with your grandkids or with kids or with anybody, you know it takes one block on top of the other before you get the building done. That's what a home business is. It's one block on top of the other until we get it done. And I don't know about you, but for me, my building will never be done because I'm always growing, I'm always prospering, and I'm always moving forward. I will never be done. My building is going to be so huge. It's going to be bigger than a cathedral, and it's going to be a legacy. So use the steps to get the list building going. I have a link for you up here, because if you can build your list, and I know you will, we are all using a list building system. We are all of us, anyone out there who has any success at all, has a list. It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be thousands of people. You don't have to have a Tony Robbins list where you have millions of people on there. When you get a message from Tony Robbins, do you open it? Probably, because it's always chock full of gold nuggets. Every time I get a list from him, because of course he's my mentor, and I love talking to him. So take these steps, use them for your benefit, and get this training I've got here. It's so easy. It's to help you. I can't do this all in one broadcast. It's going to be over a period of 5 days, and you're going to get value. You're going to learn how to do this. And not just that, you're going to see success. It's all about you and what you're doing and what you're not doing. Okay, guys? This is here to help you. It's here to encourage you. It's here to show you the simple way that the big guys are doing this. Okay? Okay, please like, share, and subscribe. We love to hear your comments. Okay, again, this is up in the header. Get it while it's hot. Okay, bye-bye.